Alright everybody, it's your boy Fusion. Welcome back to the Oceanic Population. It's been a while since I did the video, but I'm back again for the CAF Champions League and everything African football that you all love and enjoy. We're wishing there. I hope that eventually we'll reach the 50 subscriber mark that we have been trying to reach for some time now. But all the same, man, down to business. The CAF Champions League is expanding, it's growing, it's getting bigger and better with a record 62 teams that have been invited into this current season. Now that being said, man, I gotta just say one thing, man. Okay, fine. No, I will explain it into the video as it goes on. But first things first, the CAF Champions League. What a preliminary stage. Okay, I'm going to just go straight to the second preliminary stage and I'll begin from there. But yikes! First kicker, man. Orlando Pirates won't be playing CAF Champions League season this year. They won't be playing CAF Champions League football this year. And I'm like, okay, wow. You know what's really surprising is the team we're talking about, okay? Because it's almost like a South African based team, but it's not a South African based team. It's kind of funny if I'm really being honest. But that aside, man, they were doing the draw for the preliminary rounds, and you know, I was in support of Rivers United and Remo Stars. But when I saw the draw, man, like I said before, they were record breaking through 64 teams, family 64 teams was it? Yeah, I think so. That was recorded for this season's Champions League, and yeah, only two clubs were seeded to the next round, Alhy and Mamelodi Sundowns. And bro, somehow, some way, Remo Stars from Nigeria were joining this Sundowns, and at that point I knew it was like it's over. Now, like I know we're getting there, we're getting better and all, but when you are joining against the second best team in Africa, it's just really high. It's such a high task to achieve. But if we had defeated them, though, you know, our first round was against a team from Commerce. We won that 5-1. Then yeah, second preliminary rounds. The second highest ranked team, Mamelodi Sundowns, and it was not pretty. It's 7-1 on the scoreline. So yes, we leave that out of the side. Let's go through the rank. Other matches. First match for me, Alhy versus Aigle from Burundi, and yeah, Alhy did not show a convincing win, but they won nonetheless. Okay, 2-0. It was okay, it was fine, it was nice, and so on and so forth. They qualified for the group stages. The next round match was Pyramids FC versus Ethiopian Insurance from Ethiopia, and expectedly Pyramids won. Okay, that was expected, really expected. I have to say they put up a good matchup. But in the aggregate one, it was 3-1 nonetheless, and Pyramids in the group stage. No surprise there. Hilal versus Kenya Police. Hilal have always been a strong team. Sudan football is really expanding right now. It's getting up there as one of the best in Africa overall. So Sudan, yeah, Hilal, they will have a good Champions League. The draw just completed right now, not long ago. Well, I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video, but not long ago the draws were concluded. But yeah, okay, so Sudanese football, Hilal, they dominated the game. I think it was a convincing win for them, 3-1. So no, it was 4-1 that the score ended, and it was really nice for them. They played good up against other top clubs from Africa. I think that they will still do very well. They made it to the quarterfinals last season, so it's really possible. Next one, we had Esperance versus a team from Burkina Faso called Rahimo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Rahimo. Weird names, I have to say. I don't see. Africa is such a vast country. Okay, I don't really know a lot about this club. Some I do know, some I don't. Esperance on the other, I knew them. Okay, that the Tunisian champions back to back. They like, man, you don't need to explain them when you mention them like you see Kabylie. Okay, that's already enough to tell you just how big a club this thing is in African football. And unsurprisingly, they won 4-0 on aggregate, so that was easy for them. I don't think they played all their hearts out. But then again, this is why I'm making this video right now. Okay, I personally feel that the CAF Champions League needs to expand from 16 teams to 32 teams. Okay, all the teams in the preliminary round, they are quality teams. Some of them might not be, but common. Some teams that missed out of the group stages were really good. You cannot deny that. Our Berken versus Tripoli. Tripoli is a Libyan club, and they are one of the best, if not the best clubs in Libya. They will be playing Champions League football despite them putting up a very good fight against our Berken from Morocco, who are, mind you, the Moroccan champions. Okay, that game ended 3-2 aggregates. An crazy game. But Berken scraped through 3-2. They might not have been here if not for that. So now we won't be getting Alhy Tripoli. Meanwhile, we're getting Berken. Expectedly, but Alhy Tripoli could have been here. I think they are a better team than some of the other clubs that's really got him. I'll be completely honest. Okay, so I feel that CAF should increase the Champions League from 16 to 32. That would be very, very, very helpful for many of the clubs, because now you can see that there is more participation, there's more interest now from other countries in Africa. They are putting for their clubs to see how they can do, mostly due to many factors, and of course the Club World Cup. The Club Cup is also going to be factor, because qualifying for the winning Champions League means you qualify for the Club World Cup. That's a very, very big deal. Next match we had JS Kabylie from Algeria versus US Monastir, and honestly speaking, I thought that the Tunisian runner would make this game tighter, but the Algerian champions showed why they pushed CR Belouizdad to the Confederation Cup. Man, oh man, like I thought MC Algiers was good enough, but these guys, this JSK, JSK, they are freaking good. 5-1 against Monastir. Monastir eat the pushover. Monastir are a Tunisian club, so they are definitely a strong team. But somehow these guys pushed 5-1 past them. What's scary is that they are in Sportive. They were in Sportive the draw, man. They didn't have that many points, but if they keep up their form, wow. I was really impressed by how they played. Next game we had Stade Malien versus FC FC Nouadhuibou. FC Nouadhuibou. What the? Okay. Anyway, Stade Malien won 3-1. That the group stages. God, this name. Okay. Next up, the next match was the Moroccan winners of Asfa, and they convincingly defeated the Guinean champions. Well, not yet the Guinean champions, but I know them. They often appear to the Champions League. They have been here, and I think they have gone really far in the competition before. So yes, this Guinean club. Horoya. Weird. Okay. Yeah, they beat them 4-1 Asfa. I think it was convincing for them. The Horoya club actually, they're not that bad. They are okay. Horoya, they are okay, but well, it's Champions League, so you have to be the best of the best. I personally don't know why CAF decided to not, normally the way it worked from the CAF Champions League, those who lose in the second round will get moved to the Confederation Cup to play other teams. That's how they normally do it, but now they stopped it. But well, I don't think they just wanted it to be. It doesn't really matter maybe, because I think like there's some clubs that are lost now that could have been the Confederation Cup better, like the Remo, for example. But I digress. Next match was actually Mamelodi Sundowns versus Remo Stars, and yeah, the first leg was 5-1 in Nigeria. Yeah, I was like, yikes, man. It was really like, that's the sad thing about it. Remo Stars played really well. Okay, they played well, but they were outgunned. Oh man, it was quite honestly. Like, they really tried. They are our champions, though not the exact same team. They showed the other players that the champion winning team that won last season. It's not the same team, but still, man, like Mudau, God, Closer Mudau, he is amazing. Yikes. The way he man, that right back, man. One of the best in the Africa, man. Now up there with Hakimi. Quote me, man. Mudau Hakimi, yo, he's good. He is freaking good. Alright, okay, that aside, they beat us 5-1 here at home. Then we go to South Africa and we put up a better fight. It was 2-0, but aggregate was 7-1. So yeah, biggest score in the preliminary round. Sadly, the next one was MC Alger versus Colombe Sportive from Cameroon. FC Alger is coached by Ono Mokwenas. And he was lucky. Okay, let's put this 1-1 was the aggregate score, and MC Alger just scraped through, so that's not a good sign. I personally don't believe, but luckily they're not Algerian shining hope. That because of GSK. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Simba versus a team from Eswatini, Nsingizini Hotspurs. Nsingizini Hotspurs. Okay, They beat them 3-0 ultimately, so they didn't consider 0 goal. That was good for the champions of Tanzania. Then we have Young African versus Silver Strikers. Honestly, when I saw this game, I thought it was like, yo, Silver. I did Silver and put Super against Silver Strikers. You know that lovely cartoon that we used to do. That was really nice. But yeah. Silver Strikers versus Young Africans. In the 2-1, very close game, surprisingly. Yeah, Malawian club. So yeah, they're beginning to increase, get better, make more attempts in the global stages, and start seeing good showing. They made it to round 2 of the preliminary, so that's a very, very good thing for them. But yeah, if you are listening to Young Africans, no disrespect to Young Africans, but if you are listening to them, then you have a long way to figure that. Then we have the champions of Angola taking on the champions of Ivory Coast, Stade Malien versus Petro de Luanda. And yeah, see, Petro is one of those clubs that they don't make so much noise, but when they need to deliver, they deliver. They're just Angola, man. Angolan football is to the world, man. That was funny and argument. They just did what they were meant to do, what they were supposed to do. Easy win, they move on to the group stages. Next one, I have Rivers United versus Black Bulls, and yeah, first leg was 1-0, second leg 3-1. We went to Rivers United. This is the Champions League finally. Yeah, no big deal. Next game, Power Dynamos versus Bypass. And when I saw this matchup, I was like, yeah, it's kind of sad because I personally feel that GSK versus Monastir matchup, the two teams deserve to be in Champions League, whereas these two clubs, Dynamos and Vipers, no disrespect to them, not taking anything away from them, but like we are guaranteed one of them, whereas we won't guarantee those two other clubs. Monastir is a really good club, okay, I'm just putting it out there, but yeah, it was a close game. The Zambian champions, man, they are proving because Jawana Up made it to the competition cup, okay, that's just let's put that out there. So Zambia is where they have been improving, okay, and now finally they're in the biggest stage in African football, so that's a good thing. But apart from Uganda, on the other hand, they were unlucky. Actually, they were lucky to get that opponent in the preliminary round 2. So yeah, but unfortunately they lost, but they had a good showing, okay. So we'll see you guys next year if you win your domestic league again. And the last but not least, the biggest upset of the entire Champions League so far, man, Orlando Pirates will not be playing Champions League football. That is surprising. What's more surprising is that it was from DR Congo that defeated them. Dr. Congo, man. Yeah, Saint Elo Lupopo. Yeah, they win them 3-0 away. Then when they come to Congo, they win 3-0, and it was 3-3. Then it goes to penalties, man. Wow. I'm like, penalties and they lose, man. Orlando, man, that's going to steam, man. Mamelodi to the fans, you guys are happy about Zion Chiu. I know you guys are going to be happy about this, but that's that for the preliminaries. We get the season teams that have made it all the way to the group stages, and the just happened not too long ago. That this video is to be repeated today. But yeah, this is where the things get serious, man. I digress, but whoa, we are back. Okay, I don't care what you say about Nigerian football, we made it to the Champions League after 7 years. 7, dude. Like at the point, since they won us 1-0, Black Bulls from Mozambique, they are a really good team, okay, and we were lucky to get them, okay. Because our other team, our champion club, got Sundowns. That was a done deal. But Rivers had a clear chance to make it to the group stages, and they did. They lost 1-0 away at home. Sorry, and I'm like, okay, 1-0. That's good. They were away. That's actually very, very good. Come on, guys, let's do it. They come here. They get the Aigle. That was the equalizer. But because of the away goals, once it was now 2-0, then we were in the lead 2-1. Really close game, but we were definitely the better team. Then they equalized, man, and then the away goals counted. If that match was to be a draw, we will be out again. That's what normally happens to Rivers. I don't know why it always happens, but luckily we made it through. Then that last goal, I was like, finally, man, 7 years. It's been 7 years since the Nigerian club has made it to the Champions League. I'm just so happy about this, man. Like, now I can really follow this club competition and be happy because a team from my country is in it. Okay, the experience. No, this is the first time they have been in the competition cup before. They made it to the quarterfinals. I think back like 2-3 years ago, they went to the quarterfinals. Went to go to Young Africans 2-0 aggregate. It was very close game. But Rivers has always been that push up for Nigeria. They are the highest ranked team in Nigeria for a reason in CAF. So yeah, I'm just like, and you can see, man, they were not in pot 4, they were in pot 3. They had 14 points already because of all the experience they've had in these kind of competitions, and they got an easy group for me. The CAF Champions League draws are as follows. Group A, we have Alhy. Sorry. That. Group A, we have RS Berken, we have Pyramids FC from Egypt, the defending champions. We have Rivers United, winners of the Nigeria Professional League, and we have Power Dynamos, champions of Zambia, the Zambian League, the MTN Super League. What a group! Okay, let's be honest without saying, from a rational standpoint, Pyramid should top this group and RS Berken in the second. I don't think Rivers United and Power Dynamos will be able to compete. If I'm just speaking of, as a normal rational person to speak, but as a fanboy, Power Dynamos, now that they know that they're here, they should beef up the squad and get more, trainings down. That Nigeria, is going to be home anyway. But I'm personally just happy about one thing: Pyramids is going to come to Nigeria. Okay, they've already made it to the Club World Cup. So if I'm able to go for that match, hopefully, I'll be really pleased. I will be personally really pleased. But yeah, predicting this group as a fan, I want to say Rivers gets second. But that's the team, man. The team that Berken played against, they weren't no weak team. That's the sad thing about this. Berken played at Alhy. Alhy are an amazing team. It's a Libyan team. Don't underestimate the Libyans. So yeah, I'll just say Rivers United are not a pushover team. They will be competitive. Okay, they will go as far as they can. But I'm just happy that they're in here, man. I'm just so happy that they're in here. Wow, what an achievement. Making the Champions League over 7 years. It's a very big team for Nigerian football. And who knows, man, if they still have 3 more years, you never know. If we go as far as quarterfinals back to back, we might make it to the World Cup by ranking. You never know, man. But I just really want to see Nigeria come to the World Cup. You get me? I really want that to happen. But yeah, Pyramids first for me. Berken will get second, Rivers third, and Dynamos will get fourth. But I think that the point tally won't be that hard. I feel that Rivers will draw some of the games against Pyramids and Berken, and that will be really good. But most likely they're going to be home games. I doubt that they can take anything away from them when they go away. North Africans, North Africans away. Home teams are very home games. Sorry, North Africans, their home games are very tricky. So yeah, I don't think that they will take anything away from them, because that's what happened last time when they played with that. They lost 6-0, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel here in Nigeria, they should be able to draw. Heck, we win one. That's why I said that they might most likely defeat Power Dynamos. Yeah, we go up to Group B. We have Alhy from Egypt, Young Africans from Tanzania, Asfar from Morocco, and JSK from Algeria. This is like, you're not blind. Well, Group C can be considered for that too, but no, nope. Group B is the group of death. Alhy could not have asked for a worse group. This, like, first of Young Africans, Tanzanian football, like, they are that club, they are that league. The whole drama from last season and so on and so forth between them and Simba. You get it. They are a league that follows football really well. You have Alhy, the biggest football in Africa, that are looking to finally, they just missed 1 year. They want to come and get it back in 12 times. It's their right kind of a thing. It's Alhy, Champions League footballs. It's theirs. Then you have JSK, Algeria champions. Somehow they were in pot 3. I'm like, wait, no, what? No, they were in pot 4. They were the highest team in pot 4. Wow, yeah. They were the highest team in pot 4 because of their points. But quality-wise, man, these guys are a pot 2 team. Let's be completely honest. then Aspa from Morocco. FYI, one of the Moroccan Polo. This is gonna be a really okay, predictions, right? Yes, okay. I know I'll get a lot of hate from Tanzania for this, but Tanzania is getting last. Not because they won't put up a good fight, but I just feel that they don't have enough experience against other teams like this. And now, I'm not just saying based on this, like, there are 3 North African clubs in this group. They are the only club that are in North African, so it's saddening. But that being said, there's a twist, man. I'm going to say I'll actually do it for the win. Yeah, JSK is going to top this group. Okay, they are going to top this group, and I feel it's going to be really close. But like, actually, the way that we playing this season is not looking good. I'm going to be completely honest. Like that game against the Burundi club, Noir, how do you pronounce them? Noir. It wasn't really convincing from a Champions League team like Alhy. I would say they're in a rough spot, but they have been drawing more than winning lately. And it's in the Champions League against clubs like these. It's a long time from now. But I'm gonna say right now, JSK topping the group. And Aspa in second, Alali third, African sport. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like honestly speaking, no. They have not become this. I mean, the quality that they have proven now for the last 2 years isn't there anymore. Meaning that teams are going to retire, they're in a resurgence. So I think that this season might not be their season. Well, the fight is already out. So if Alali doesn't make it to the knockout stages, I'm calling it now. I don't think they will make it if they keep playing with that play against this, because the way the group be the group of death. So yeah. So JSK first, Aspa second, Alali third, and Young African Sport. Then we move up to Group C. This is, I would say, the second group of death, or the second strongest group. We have Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, Hilal from Sudan, MC Alger from Algeria, and FC Saint Eloy Lupopo from DRC. Now, there are 3 dynamics here that are going to happen right now. First things first, Mamelodi Sundowns is going to play MC Alger. That means that their former coach Mokwena is going to be playing Mamelodi Sundowns again. I don't think that they're going to win. Okay, let me be completely honest. Yes, I don't think Sundowns is going to lose a single game in this match. This group, Sundowns right now for me are the best club in Africa. Pyramids had to say that, but they are the best club for me right now in Africa. And luckily, unless they don't wake up, they might take that from them. But right now, luckily, no. It's Sundowns, Pyramids, and I don't think they're going to lose a single game in this match, in this group. They should win. North Africans are tricky, okay? North Africans are tricky, but they should win every other game. That being said, man, I think the real, revolution in this group is FC Lupopo. They defeated Orlando Pirates, okay? It was close on penalties, but somehow they made it through. So to cut this group will be very, very hard, because I've not even mentioned Hilal. Sudanese club. This is going to be really, man. Honestly, I'm going to say, man, this Champions League season is going to be hell competitive. It's going to be so competitive, man, and I cannot wait for it to start. Group C is going to be really close, but second place. First place guaranteed. Sundowns is going to dominate this group. I can call that right now, because they're going to get better at the season, because that's what they always do. I always see that the South African Premiership is like our Premier League in Africa, for various reasons. The quality, the money, yeah. I feel that they are like the most organized club, so organized league in Africa, the South African Premiership. So yeah, I feel as they are leaders of that league, they should easily dominate this group. Now for MC Alger, despite them having the ex-Sundowns coach, I don't think that the quality is going to be showing that way. Like their match to even get here was really cagey, okay? And like a Cameroon club, yeah, tricky. You should be struggling against clubs like that if you are, MC Alger going up against this club now, because the quality is going to be really different. That being said, who's going to get second? Okay, like I said, it's a very high battle, and I don't want to take anything away from Liverpool, but I'll play it safe. Okay, Sundowns gets first. Second place is going to be Aigle. Yeah. I don't think Mokoena is going to have it. I don't think Olani is going to have Yeah. Okay. My prediction is okay. I just feel that this Sudan is like they are on something. Okay, they are on something deep. They are in the AFCON. They couldn't qualify for the World Cup, so Sudanese club is getting somewhere. They should at least make it to knockouts. So yes, Sundowns first, Hilal second, MC or just third, Liverpool fourth. Pretty much how the draw was given. Then the last group, which is the most diverse group in this draw, we have Group D. We have Esperance of Tunisia, Simba, champions of Tanzania. We have Petro de Luanda from Angola, and Stade Malien from Mali. Now, again, this group is incredibly hard to call. It's incredibly difficult to call. Like, just from there, I would comfortably say that Stade Malien should get last in the group. I think they should get last in the group. Let's see here. Yeah, they should get last in the group, but it won't be easy. That being said, first, second is open for anybody, man. Esperance are an amazing team, but they are up against heavy hitters. Simba, Petro de Luanda. These guys are no jokes whatsoever. They are no jokes whatsoever, man. Yikes! Man, it's Group D Group there. No, it's not. It's Group D. But I'm just saying, like, Group A, I think has clear favorites there. But from Group B, C, and D, especially D, man. Like, these two teams, Esperance, Simba, Luanda, Petro. Yeah. Okay. Who's gonna get second? Who's gonna get first? I already said Young is gonna get. Man, Tanzania are gonna hate me for this, man. Okay, Stade Malien is getting last. Okay, I don't think they will compete, but I don't think they're going to challenge the rest teams. Man, I'm gonna say it, man. Petro de Luanda. I'm a fan of Petro de Luanda. I watch basketball Afghanistan, so I know how good they are. They are the definite champions of Angola. They are basically like Alhy. They don't give space when it comes to their domestic league, and that's where they're always the Champions League. So against Esperance and Simba, I'm gonna watch those games, guys. That's gonna be really good. Okay. Alright, I leave it up. Okay. God! Alright. Petro for first place. Yes. I'm gonna see it. Who's gonna get second? I feel Champions League is changing. I think that this will be a new era for Champions League in Africa. Other leagues are taking it seriously. They're investing more. They're showing forth more. So it will not be fair. Okay. Esperance. Oh, this is priceless. Okay. Esperance. Simba. First of all, I said Angola's champions here. They're getting first. Esperance is gonna get. Let's see some stats, because we never know. Okay, fine. I'll just play it safe. Esperance gets second, alright. Simba gets third. Whew! So no Tanzania club making it to the Champions League. I really want Tanzania representation in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But man, like their draws are. Well, that's what we have to deal with. So Petro will get first, Esperance gets second, Simba gets third. But I think that they will be right there. Like it might just come out with goal defense, away goals, yellow cards, those kind of weird stuff, or head to head against the other teams. Because I feel that like. Then that being said, I might be wrong. When Stade Malien, they might have a say in this too. But I'm saying that Stade Malien shouldn't do that much. But that's that. You can see how crazy this club are, man. Like this Champions League 2025-26 is gonna be crazy. I move up now to the next one, the next show. Like I said, I firmly believe that the Champions League really needs to increase to 32 teams. Now go back to the preliminary ones. we can see there are 32 clubs there, and all these guys deserve to be there. No, not all of them, but most of them. How bit when you get half of those teams. The Champions League needs to increase to 16 teams, and I'm going to prove right now. Now, when you look at it, look at the matchups. Like I did call them out already. You can see all of them. There are 3 clubs for me that should have been there. One, Orlando Pirates. They deserve to be in the Champions League right now, but they are not. Number 2, it has to be what's the name? Has to be Alhy Tripoli from Libya. Yeah, like Libya. It's not surprising. That's how good they are. More if they could hold the Moroccan champions that hard, then yeah. Then I feel that Monastir deserve to be here. Monastir from Tunisia. They were unlucky to play the Algerian champions who are very much informed. GSK, like I said, GSK. They should chop their group despite them being a pot 14. That's how strong they are. Asfa and Alhy will not have it easy. So yeah, but US Monastir should be here, but they are not. Then some clubs got in, like Power Dynamos, based on the draw results. Rivers United. Okay, I'll be completely honest. We deserve to be here based on draw, but if we were drawing against on that team, like Remo Stars was, we might not have been here. So Africa, yeah, I like the way they put this competitiveness. The top 16 teams, some lucky, but most likely it's going to be the best. At least the best 14 teams will be in the Champions League. Look, that's a guarantee. But I still feel that based on how Africa is going to take the Champions League now, they are seeing that it's a really big opportunity for them. They have to increase the Champions League spots, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, I made like a draw, minimal draw, just to show you how it's going to be like. If you can see now, if you ask what you'll be seeing on your screens right now, okay. Yeah. Now these are the clubs in the Champions League preliminary rounds, round 2, and I did it according to pots. Now, if you can see now, pot 1, 2, and 3 are mostly ranked, while the pot 4 teams are ranked teams. There is no, I did it based on points, and if you follow the CAF 5-year ranking, no club in pot 4 actually has points. So that was just based on my own assumptions and like how do I put it now, how long they have been participating in the Champions League preliminary rounds, how far they go, or so on. That's why I put Remo Stars at the pot 3, because Remo Stars is the only team in pot 3 that does not have a point. But I agree. Now we go. Pot 1 has Alhy, Mamelodi Sundowns. Alhy with 78 points, Mamelodi Sundowns with 62 points, Esperance with 57 points, RS Berken with 52 points, Simba with 48 points, Pyramid FC with 47 points, just a point gap, Hilal from Sudan with 34 points, and Young Africans with 34 points too. But Hilal I put above them because they have more, like this is basically Young Africans' first appearance in Champions League. Then we go to pot 2. Pot 2 has Orlando Pirates with 30 points, Petro de Luanda with 27 points, Asfar of Morocco with 21 points, MC Alger with 18 points, Rivers United with 14 points, JSK with 13 points, Stade Malien with 10.5, and Horoya with 10 points. That's for pot 2. You can see that these are the Champions League pots, but right now you can tell that it's not going to be that bad of a deal. Now I go to pot 3. Pot 3 has FC. Oh my god, this thing. FC now he brought with 8.5 points. That was already been to the Champions League before. US Monastir with 6 points. Alhy Tripoli with 6 points again. Stade de Abidjan from Ivory Coast with 5 points, and Saint Eloi Lupopo with 3 points. We have also Vipers with 3 points, then Black Bulls with 2.5 points, and Remo Stars which don't have any points. X. Same with every club in pot 4. Pot 4 teams, you have Colombe Sportive with 0 points from Cameroon. Rahimo from Burkina Faso. Power Dynamos from Zambia. Ethiopian Insurance from Ethiopia. Kenya Police from Kenya. Kenya Police for a weird name. Aigle Noir from Burundi. Sliver Strikers from Malawi, and Nsingizini Hotspurs from who's Kabylie from again? I'll get it right. And Nsingizini Hotspurs from Eswatini. So that is the draw. That's the pot 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's how it's supposed to look like. if let's say the preliminary ones were just the group stages altogether. Now this is how the groups will turn out. Okay. Now this is the draw. I did the draw for this, man. Just to let you guys know that it's not going to be a bad idea. I really think that the Champions League should increase to 32 teams. Now yeah, look at them. These are the draw. Group A, we have Alhy, we have JSK, we have FC Nigeria, and we have Alger Noir. So already from this group, you can tell that Alhy and JSK are the clear favorites, and they should make it out of the group. Group B, we have Simba, Orlando Pirates, US Monastir, and Nsingizini Hotspurs. This for me is quite easy. I would say Orlando Pirates come out on top. Yes, followed by Simba, then US Monastir. Then we go to Group C. Group C has Esperance from Algeria, or from Esperance from Tunisia, MC Alger from Algeria, Black Bulls from Mozambique, and Colombe Sportive from Cameroon. You can see already clear favorite in Esperance and MC Algers. But that doesn't mean that these guys, Colombe and Black Bulls, will put up good fights and they will have more experience, making them more competitive come next season. We go to Group D. You have Africans from Tanzania, Horoya from Guinea. You have Central de Popo from DR Congo, and Dynamos from Zambia. And I would say if this was a group, this would be the most competitive group, because the quality gap is really close, not that far from each other team. But I would say yeah, based on performances, Central Popo should top the group, the younger player gets second. Then Group E, we have AS Berken from Morocco, Stade Malien from Mali, Stade de Abidjan from Ivory Coast, and Silver Strikers from Malawi. And this will be a really good team too. But I don't think it's going to be straightforward. AS Berken forward, Stade Malien second. Then you go to Group F. We have Pyramids from Egypt, Asfa from Morocco, Remo from Nigeria, and Rahimo from Burkina Faso. And this will be on that straightforward group. Both Pyramids and Asfa will make it through, but Remo and Rahimo will most likely compete well, and the experience traveling around the continent will be very good for them. Group G, we have Hilal from Sudan, Petro de Luanda from Angola, Alhy Tripoli from Libya, and Ethiopian Insurance from Ethiopia. And I feel that this is the group of them, because Ethiopian Insurance being the biggest team in this group actually shows results, but they are still a very strong team. That being said, Al Hilal, Petro, and Alhy Tripoli, they are close. But the bet, I would say okay, let's see. I would say Petro top the group, yes. Then Al Hilal gets second. But it's going to be a very close game between them and Tripoli. Then the last group, we have Mamelodi Sundowns, we have Rivers United, we have Vipers, and we have Kina Police. This one already on that straightforward group. I feel Sundowns should easily top this group. They will have to group like this, of course. But yeah, just a picture of this. Rivers is the second strongest team in this group, no denying it. Vipers and Kina Police will really have a lot of goals considered because of Sundowns, but so on and so forth. But I feel like just looking at this group, because of this, if CAF were to adapt this format, yes, we may have some groups like Group D that look kind of questionable, but we will be blessed with groups like Group B and groups like Group G. Straight up. And those groups will be very interesting to watch. I also think Group F will be looking, but come on, groups like Group A and will actually be really interesting. But yeah, that's what I really want. If CAF were to increase it, it's going to be very incredible. But that aside, man, African football is here and it has begun. The CAF Champions League is here. CAF 2025-2026 is here and it is ready. I'm glad that Nigeria top qualified this time. After so many times of waiting, we are finally here and we are ready. Pyramids FC, RS Berken, Dynamos. I'll be looking to you guys up. As a Nigerian fan, I'm also a fan of Africa, so like, I'll wish you guys the best. But yes, I hope that Nigeria can goes all the way to win it. That's what I believe. If we can, if we really try our best. But that's all the same for everybody. Yeah, so that's the draw reactions, preliminary draws. That's both the preliminary draws reaction and also the draws for the CAF Champions League. It was amazing. The Confederation Cup, I will try and do a video about that too, but I'm not really going to be putting that much. Because no Nigeria could win the shoe, but all the same, I will look into it too. But yes, for now we have the 16 teams that will be playing Champions League football this season. We should watch them and support them however we can. Now, mind you, the champion of this tournament will also qualify for the Club World Cup, so we'll never forget that too. That's that for that. I wish you all the best.